all customers have a global supply chain where they have something that is easy and something that is less easy. Whenever there's a crisis around the world, we are very often the first movers to support those people in need.
If we don't get more sustainable, we will see the consequences of global warming, and we see it as a shared responsibility to find sustainable solutions to mitigate global warming.
We're extremely focused on a core value for sustainability. And we feel that it's not only obligation as a moral obligation, but also it's an obligation to our customers to help them to advance in this area. We've created a reporting network so we can tell the customer exactly what transportation modes, what activities will give them a carbon emission. And based on that tracking, we can help them to achieve their targets over time. Because we know it's a difficult task. It's not going to be done overnight, but step by step, we can help them to get there.
And at Polestar, we really want to tap into all of the sustainability potentials we have in the industry, and to really to build value in our companies through sustainable innovation. Longer term, we are digging into the challenge of how to decarbonize the production of an electric vehicle. We knew that we have to come up with these solutions this decade. We cannot wait until after 2030. We also have all of the transport steps in the supply chain, of course, which also needs to be decarbonized. So we are seeing, a need on researching solutions together with key partners, for example, our material suppliers, our logistics partners. And yeah, it's a very exciting phase. We are learning a lot.
物流服务供应商呢，也将此关切放入到了自己的工作准则当中。我们在任何允许以时间换节能，以合理成本换取环境友好的环节，都积极的推行，发现更好的运输方式和运输解决方案给客户。那我们在全球各地的运输问题解决专家们，以客户为中心，去推行更符合环境友好的绿色方案。
我刚才也提到了，吉利是一个极具社会责任感的一个企业，无论是在社会公益，还是在一个环保的重视程度和等方面，都是很早就开始布局，并开始进行一个长期计划的一个制定的。到2045年，吉利将会全面达成碳中和和零排放的这个一个目标。另外，在整个循环方面，吉利也是开始助于吉利整个产品周期全生命链循环的这样一个布局。我们无论是在汽车整车、汽车车身，还是汽车零部件，包括电池方面，都已经在进行一个全环节循环的这样一个操作。
Between customers, some have science-based target and need to reach certain goals very fast, and we would like to help them as well as decreasing our own emissions as we share emissions with our customers. But initially, we need to, together with the customers, look at their footprint in transportation, their full supply chain, which we're able to do. And then we have different solutions that the customer can choose between. So we are able to provide solutions that can decrease the CO2 from 50 to 100% already today. But some of the solutions are more expensive, like buying biofuel, invest in electric trucks. Some of the solutions are more on the logistics side. So if they are able to plan better and forecast their order and production, then they could maybe go from air freight to ocean freight, which is a 98% CO2 reduction.
以碳排放管理为例，大家都明白碳中和是必然的结果，只是什么时候实现的问题。吉星将这一共同愿景传递给供应链合作伙伴，激发供应商伙伴发挥各自的优势，不但寻求创新， 具体到供应链管理工作中，我们选择有共同远景和目标的供应商伙伴实现共创共赢。
Working for an organization where we can make a difference and where we can preach that we can come with solutions and where we are heavily investing in solutions, whether that's sustainable aviation fuel or EV trucks or whatever it may be, it really, those small steps makes a difference. And if we can push a few of our big clients and they can push a few others, it will be the rings on the water that makes the difference at the end of the day.
We have a history of always creating solutions. We don't want customers to fit into our modus operandi. We will actually create a solution around the customer. And I think that is something that we are well known for today among all our existing customers, but also potential customers. And I think that's where we are different from our colleagues.
当然，我们在这2年，尤其是在疫情以来，我们在整个汽车出海的方面也是遇到了一些困难。最开始在疫情期间，我们遇到了整个汽车零部件供应链的一个供给的一个困难。然后之后呢，我们又遇到了一波整个国际运力的一个短缺，无论是集装箱还是汽车 BCTC 船的一个运力的短缺。当然我们在目前呢，我们也在某些重点市场比如说是像欧洲、像中南美、墨西哥我们也随着整个中国自主品牌出口量的一个急剧和大幅的一个提升，我们在当地遇到了一些港口资源和当地的一个配送资源的一个短缺，所以说我们觉得未来的无论是中国的一个汽车自主品牌，还是中国的一个工业品牌，都在寻求出海的路上，会在整个供应链的周期当中，可能会在海外遇到一个比较大的一个挑战。
Instead of having more imports, now China is starting to export cars overseas. And that's an area that actually Scan Global is positioned very well to help our customers, so that we have established a very good complete car distribution network overseas, including for finished goods test cars and also finished goods deliveries and also for spare parts.
We have a global mindset, but we also are listening to the local requirements. So we are, of course, having most employees being from the specific countries, understanding the culture, the values, and ensuring that we take the best of two worlds, you know, a global mindset and a local entrepreneurship. So what we call glocal thinking. And that's something that we do across, not only in Asia, but also in other parts of the world.
We are working with a very clear vision, which is Vision 2027, which we call 135. And one is that it's our ambition to become the most purpose-driven organization within the industry. And that is, of course, very ambitious, but we are measuring on it. MQ scores is actually part of the incentive with all the leaders. We are measuring on the meaningfulness with all the employees, the ability for personal growth. We are measuring on stress, unbearable stress, churn on people, sickness, in order to ensure that we constantly move forward and create an even better platform tomorrow than today. So becoming the most purpose-driven organization in our industry. We have it cut out for us, and I think with the ambition of being the most purpose-driven organization, we have laid out all the, you could say, the roads for sustainability, for governance, for compliance, for all the things that will matter today and even more tomorrow.